Hey, this will be a video chart on TDGI. Had a pullback day today and got some questions on it. Well, actually, I've been getting questions and alerts on it for the past couple of days, but as the longtime followers know, I've been doing this video for many months now, and quite a few times recently as it started to bounce and then has been uptrending. So I just want to get a quick update going into the weekend here. That way everybody has an idea of what's going on. So first thing, and hopefully this should knock out the majority of questions. There is nothing to worry about right now. Red days happen. Red days are a part of the market. It just happens. Yes, it did pull back, but actually, when you look at how big this lower shadow, lower wick is, you can see that the bulls fought back very nicely, and in fact, this blue line right there, which is the 10-day simple moving average, did a very good job of providing support. So, yesterday did pull back. But should you go jump out a window and have a crappy weekend? No, you shouldn't. That it happens. Charts pull back, and as long as support levels hold, which it did, then there's really nothing to worry about. Perfect example within the same exact chart. If we just look at this time period right here, price made a big move up, went sideways for what was that? Probably about 2 weeks. Sure, there were some red days and just sideways action back and forth. Not the most exciting time period, but you can see after this move up here that it proved to be very healthy for the chart. And the key part during this consolidation was, like I said, as long as support levels hold, then you have nothing to worry about. Well, we had this orange line, which was a 200-day simple moving average, and that held the whole time, which was the sign that there's nothing to worry about. And sure enough, it then ended up moving upward. So just a very healthy consolidation, and it might seem kind of contradictory, but on days like this, it is healthy because it helps people get out that want to get out. Other people come in and pick up shares, and it just builds a higher base. So what is the base that hopefully we'd like to see the new lows come to? Well, it's going to be right around this area here at 0.004, or excuse me, 0.045, 0.046, whatever you want to call it. You can round up. Now, is this a must-hold one? No, but if you were to ask me what would be the ideal level you'd like to see hold, I would say this 0.045. But if it doesn't hold, then you still do have not only the 20-day, but even down here, we're still above the 200-day. Nobody wants to see it go down there, but it could technically drop all the way down here, bounce around, and then head back up. In the overall scheme of things, you would still have one low here and then other lows down here. So you would still have an uptrend line, but I know nobody wants to see it drop down there. But that's going to be the key support up there. But if it doesn't hold, then you still do have this red line here, which is the 20-day, and then this orange line right here. If you go back and watch the other videos I've done, I've pointed out where the resistance levels are. So I'm not going to shrink up the chart. All I'm going to do is kind of map out the short-term resistance right now, which seems to have developed right here at 0.0515. Price has gone above it a couple times, but never been able to get above it and stay above it in terms of a close. So right now 0.015, or I can't even remember, 0.0515, there we go, is going to be the key level of resistance going into next week. So if there are any more sideways days or downwards days, I would definitely like to see volume shrink up and not be this big. Days like this would be perfect on any sort of sideways or downways days. But this was kind of hefty for this type of day, but at the when the closing bell rang, it had maintained its support levels, and that's what counts. So just keep your eye on volume, and hopefully it'll shrink up with any sort of sideways or slightly red days. So that is where the chart currently stands. If there are any other questions on it, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, and with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free, so I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and give it a try. We've been making some good money together, so it's worth at least checking out. One more time, this was TDGI. Thanks for listening.